Let's have some fun. Welcome and good afternoon. My name is Shane, and today we are going to have some fun listening to some great music. I am traveling for work and thought I would see if I could do some recording after the conference. It's after the conference has taken place for the day, and so I have some time. Thought I'd give it a shot. I don't have any of my normal equipment here, so I apologize if the quality is a little bit worse than normal. It will be back to normal here in I'm doing it like 2 weeks worth of videos. So in a couple of weeks, it'll be back to normal. Today, I'm checking out a song that I'm not sure that I've heard that I probably should have heard by a band that I've definitely heard before, and that is Cream. And this is Tales of Brave Ulysses. Um, I'm checking this one out. I'm reading the History of Heavy Metal, the book, The History of Heavy Metal, which I is I'm maybe a third of the way through it right now. It's really entertaining, really some really great stories in there. And Cream was one of the groups that was listed as one of the maybe proto metal bands. So metal wasn't quite around yet in 1967 when this song was recorded, but these were the bands that were kind of the precursor to the heavier stuff that was coming. So, they were doing a lot of experimentation with different things, harder sounds, that kind of thing. And so Cream was one of those groups. Of course, for me, the most famous member is Eric Clapton. And I have other songs by Cream that are, on my regular playlist. And anyway, so this song specifically was mentioned in the book, and I was like, have I heard this before? I can't figure that I wouldn't have heard it before, but maybe I haven't. This is a live version, so even if I have heard it, I haven't seen the live version for sure. And so I'm curious to check it out because I've heard it the title before many times over the years. So I'm either going to hear it for the first time or see the video for the first time, one of the two. And thought I'd share it with you guys. So let's have a listen. Okay.
Well, you thought the lead in winter would bring you down forever, but you rode upon a steamer to the violence of the sun. On the colors of the sea, find your eyes were trembling mermaids, and you watched the beaches, tales of brave Ulysses, always naked in the torture, while the sirens sweetly singing, the sparkling waves are calling you to such a white wasteland. And you see your girls from 40 dancing to the northward, and the footprints make you follow where the sky loves the sea. And when your faithful finder, she drowns with her body, carving deeper ripples in the ditches of your mind. Tiny purple fishes run laughing through your fin, and you want to take her with you to the hard land of the winter. And her name is Aphrodite, and she rides a crimson shell, and you know you cannot leave her, or you set the distant land. The tales of brave Ulysses, how his naked years was by the sirens, through your fingers. What a
Love
time
seeing the
to live in
60s
this
dress.
heartland of the winter.
Oh, I love that guitar. All right. Well, interesting stuff. Yeah, that sounded a lot like White Room by Cream, right? So I'll have to look that up because I mean the lyrics are way different, but the like the chord progressions and the sound of it was basically dead on. Um, so it's like they took the same chord progression for both songs. Interesting stuff. So yeah, because of that, I'm not sure that I have heard it before, but yeah, really cool. I'm glad I checked this out. It's always cool to see stuff from that time period. Before I was born, but I can't imagine what it was like back then to be um, in an era where people were experimenting with different sounds and instruments and that kind of thing, and just kind of pushing the boundaries of what was possible, and to get different different vibes and different sounds out of their instruments and that kind of thing. Uh, from what I've been reading in that book, there was a lot of that going on in the '60s into the '70s and that kind of thing. People were just doing a lot of musical experimentation. Well, they were doing all sorts of experimentation, but music as well. But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you know a little bit more background, I'm going to check out the background, but you guys are always good about kind of filling me in on this. I know this is the time period for this is a little different from what I've been listening to on here, but definitely had to check it out. I wanted to check it out on the channel. So, um, yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching me listen to this for the first time. And I think that's where I'll leave things. I'll leave, as always, I leave a link to the original down in the description. So go check that out if you'd like. And thanks so much for watching. Until next time, have a great evening.